Just a few weeks ago, this thing happened, and it just clicked for me why I've managed to stay on NoFap and why it's so easy for me nowadays. So here's what happened. One of my goals this year is to go to a meditation retreat. So I was looking around online and it hit me that Facebook groups is probably a good place to start. I found a group, joined it, and hoping to find information about retreats, I scrolled down to the latest post and boom, it's pornography. The group had been infected by some bot or something. And my reaction was very unexpected and eye-opening to me. My reaction was not to indulge, not to view it as an excuse and go, it's fine, I didn't search for it, it's not my fault if I watch it. No. The second I saw it, I went, oh shit, and blocked it with my hand. And then I sat there and went, huh, interesting. You see, I've made it so obvious and clear to me that I will never do that again. So I know I'm not going to. Which means taking in any temptation is just unnecessary pain because I know I'm not allowed to do anything with it. And also, most importantly, I genuinely don't want my brain to be affected by that stuff, for it to be over-sexualized like it is for most people nowadays. Besides porn being out there and making men unable to get erections and ruining the way they look at sex,
it doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal!
It's also a big problem that society in general has become so over-sexualized and is not very talked about. Have you thought about that? Not only is everyone watching porn nowadays, but also when you just, for example, walk down the street and next to you there's an advertisement for women's clothing. It's literally posters of women being almost completely naked and you don't even react. You don't react anymore to these things. It's not weird to you because you're so desensitized. You see this stuff every day and there's sex scenes in TV shows and movies all the time. Our world is so over-sexualized and our brains are heavily affected by it. I genuinely want to desexualize my brain because I think this shit is messed up. And that's why my initial reaction when I saw that Facebook post was to cover it with my hand because I know I don't want that. So that's what you need in order to get rid of this addiction. What you need, my friend, is clarity. Clarity of reason and purpose. If you stop jerking off because some dude on YouTube is telling you it's bad for you, then how do you expect that to be enough reason when the temptations come? When the cravings come, your reaction will be, oh, but I shouldn't. While your reaction should be, I know I don't want this, why would I? When this becomes your mindset, you stop trying to resist it because you don't feel like you need to. It's something you don't really want to do anymore. You may have heard this quote, and it fits so well here. What you resist persists. If you're trying to fight the urges all the time, if you're struggling, if you're counting the days of how long you've gone, it will never work. And you're thinking, but I'll still get cravings, I'll still want to sometimes, and maybe sure, sometimes. But that's first of all why we have mindfulness, right? To be aware of these things instead of indulging. One good tip I've heard for quitting is to actually start meditating that time of the day when you usually indulge in that. Because many people have this as a routine more than they think. They like get home from school and they jerk off, or they do it right before going to sleep or something. Just have as a routine that around this time of the day you should always meditate. Then you will be much better equipped to deal with the cravings when they come. But besides mindfulness, when you have more clarity of purpose, as I said, you just don't want to as much. But how do you get this clarity? One way is to pick up your journal, which I assume that you have by now, and you write down all the reasons for why you shouldn't do it, why you don't want to do it. And notice if there's any reason that really stands out to you. If there is, then bring that to mind every time the cravings come. And this will do wonders for you. It's pretty much like affirmations as well. You're just writing down and reminding yourself of why you don't want to do it. And one thing you could add to this when you're done writing down why you don't want to do it is to add, why would I want to do it? And then you start writing a list of that. And you'll notice that you can't write a list of things for that because you don't want to. Nothing is going to come to mind. At least not a reason for why you would actually want to do it. Maybe something about how it feels good in the moment. So maybe you'll write it feels good, but then you'll realize, but it doesn't feel good. You think it will, so you do it, and then you're left disappointed. Disappointed with yourself for giving in to the craving while it didn't even feel that good. After writing down all this stuff, it will most likely be crystal clear to you. So good job for getting 1% better today by watching this video and adding these tools to your life. Watch this video to make that 2% and click here to subscribe. Make sure you click that link down below and we'll do a free Zoom call together. So click that link and earn your sleep.